song first, and during that time, I started sharing it. What up, everybody? Y'all already know what time it is. It's your boy Carlos, man. Plug Me In Radio. We are here with Daun, man, the winner from Hip Hop Go Live. But you know what time it is, man. We got to get into that Plug Me In Radio song. Shout out Lil Kano on the tracks, man. My producer for that song.
Lil Kano on the track. Carlos, Plug Me In Radio. Y'all better get ready. Tune in. It's about to go down. Plug Me In Radio. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You listen to Plug Me In Radio. See, you listen to Plug Me In See, you listen to Plug Me In Radio. You tuning into Plug Me In I'm running. Plug Me In Radio. Plug Me In. See, you listen to Plug Me In Radio. Plug Me In. Lil Kano homeboy in the building, yeah, you know I be acting bad. Yeah, I hooked up a Carlos, yeah, that Plug Me In on your podcast. Verdict Studios in the mix, get your press kit right on your fix. They was looking at me cause they know the mix. It be off the chain, Kano on the We be worldwide, better check the stack. Don't get the camera, Carlos, bring them back. She done dropped it down, laying on the back. She done made a dance, shorty, where you at? Homie worldwide, yeah, that's straight fact. Get your social media on track. Better keep your radio on max. When you hear this, you gon' love that. Kano get it how we live it, what it does that. You can come and get a street and make a buzz back. They be talking about they gotta better get racks. You be messing with the man, you better have racks. Out of cash, they be ducks like air flat. Like the guy called man with a half tag. With a Plug Me In Radio, better get it together. You're messing with a man like Oscar. Plug Me In Radio. See, you listen to Plug Me In See, you listen to Plug Me In Radio. You tuning into Plug Me In I'm running. Plug Me In Radio. Plug Me In. See, you listen to Plug Me In Radio. Plug Me In. Oh, run it.
What's up, everybody? We are here with my boy Daun, man.
Yo, what go down? Ace time.
Yes, sir. My boy Daun. This is the winner of the Hip Hop Go Live a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
And we want to thank this brother for joining us, man.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
R&B artist.
Yes.
I like that, man.
R&B.
So, what got you into R&B?
Well, what got me into R&B, music in general, where I would guess be my surrounding, you know what I mean, my atmosphere, you know, the culture, what kind of got me to R&B. However, you know, before that, I am Colombian, you know what I mean, I'm Hispanic, I'm Colombian. So growing up, Spanish music was played a lot in my household.
All right.
Salsa, bachata, merengue, and stuff like that. So I knew
the queen, man.
Yeah. So I knew a lot of the Spanish artists, maybe not by name, but you know, musically first. But then, of course, you know, because of my surroundings, where I'm at, where I live, where I'm from, you know, obviously you hear things on the radio, you hear things on 106 Park growing up at that time. You know.
Yeah, so, definitely.
So, you know, R&B and hip hop played a big role in my life, and so yeah, what kind of got me into it was just, you know, the root of the artists that I love to listen to, like Toni Braxton, you know, Usher, Mariah Carey, Beyonce, Destiny's Child, you know, artists at that time, Tyrese, Avant.
Yeah,
you know
what I mean? Oh, amazing.
You know what I'm saying? Jagged Edge, Casey and JoJo, those things, I would go to sleep to those songs. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to tell you, the firestorm of this thing,
you know what I'm saying?
man.
So like, that's where, you know, the love for R&B kind of came, you know. And
okay. At what age did you just really realize that this was you? Like you actually had something,
right?
To the degree of where you could sing and it sounded good to you,
right? I would honestly, I didn't start thinking I sounded good on a record till like, I would say maybe like 14, 15, but 9 years old was when I decided, okay, I want to make this I want to sing for my life. Like, I want to make
Right.
my career. 9 years old was when I first started recording. I recorded my first song called "I Already Know." Man, it was so cheesy. It was so cheesy, but it was such a blessing. I remember recording that. There was a verse, that second verse, and I talk about it all the time in the studio. I recorded it, and my enunciation wasn't, that great at that time. And I remember my old manager, shout out to D-Ray, / producer, engineer, he made me record that verse over and over and over and over again. But and it was definitely a lesson learned. But 9 years old was when I decided, okay, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to. This is where I belong, singing. Yeah, and just entertainment in general.
Right. As far as the entertainment part, how did that grab you as an entertainer? As far as growing up, we've seen a lot of different R&B artists that was out there. A lot of them, they get on stage and they're there.
Right.
But what made you look at certain artists and say, I want to be over there though?
Right. Honestly, what it was, theater.
Oh, nice.
Theater.
Nice.
Theater. When I was 5 years old, I started a camp. I did a camp called Campo del Sol. And that camp, after like a certain time of the day, they would, the Heights, there was a theater in the Heights of Houston. If you're from Houston, you know where the Heights is at. But there was a theater in the Heights that teamed up with Campo del Sol. And what they would do is they would come at a certain time and allow the kids at the camp, if they wanted to do theater, they would the bus would take them to the theater. They would rehearse, do the show, they'd work on a show, and then the rehearsal. After the rehearsal, they would bring them back to the camp so the kids could go. So theater was the main thing that kind of got me. It allowed. I recommend that to every parent. Honestly, when I become a parent, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Is at 5 years old, I'm gonna take my kid and put them in theater because it teaches them a lot. It teaches them one discipline as far as having to listen to somebody. It allows them to be creative. It allows them to really be themselves and not just be themselves, but to be able to be kids and act like as we all do. Kids play. Kids act like, oh, I want to play cops and robbers. Oh, let's play house. They do that. And to be in an environment where it was okay to be able to just act
to do and
be crazy, and be creative, it allowed me to not think about, oh, am I on stage? Is it okay? Am I doing too much? Am I acting? I remember there's a phrase, when you're acting, you got to act. Your facial expressions have to be as big and as wide for the last person at the end of the theater. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And those things matter when you're a performer. That's why you see the difference from artists like Beyonce to artists who would just go on stage and just, can't really find their way through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or the artists like Bruno Mars and, Usher, and artists like Michael Jackson who came and just took the stage. It is because of that theater, that.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about my boy Bruno in a little bit, man.
Yeah.
A little bit, man.
Yeah.
I got a little secret for y'all. I would give you a little more, but I'm just saying, if you ain't caught on to what I was saying, don't worry about it. You'll know in a minute.
Oh, bet.
So, how long ago did you actually start doing this as a profession? But first, tell us about something. I know you went to school for some things. Mm-hmm. Tell us about that, and then tell us about when you actually started as a professional, recording, putting it out, giving it to the public.
Well, I went to school for film in Florida at Full Sail University. When I was out there, I ended up getting in the group when I moved out there, and we did pretty good. We did pretty well. We got some love overseas. Unfortunately, the group didn't continue. However, we did still manage to stay close. But I guess as far as the schooling goes, I went to school for film. I wanted to get the background into what music entails. Music is music. I've been doing it my entire life. Film is another aspect, but music needs film. You know what I'm saying? We need the visual.
The visual effect.
We need the visual effect for it. So I had to make that step and say, okay, I could go ahead on. I got to get something. I got to go to school for something. So what can I do? What will be beneficial for me? And so I decided film. And then in the long run, it helps. You know what I mean? It helps with me as far as my branding, as far as how I want things to be done, how I would want things to be shot. that is ultimately going to be my name on it. You know what I mean? So to be able to have that knowledge and that stamp and that approval of, okay, he knows what he's talking about, that was good. As far as me making it my career and making it my life, I would say after I graduated, when I got that approval, when I got that stamp and I was able to make money off of it. And then as well as too, when that happens, you just grow, man. You grow. You realize your art. You realize that it's worth. You realize the work you've put in, and you're able to ask and not necessarily ask, but you're able to put forth what your worth is, and you're able to continue to make money and do your thing. You know, with doing what you love. So, yeah.
And that's what everybody I think needs to know. Because if you're not doing something you love, you're gonna be unhappy.
You're gonna be very unhappy.
I've actually had, relationship issues,
Right?
because I love what I do,
Right.
and if you can't handle loving what I do, I don't care what you do,
Right.
Not that that's nothing against you,
Right.
but I can love you for what you do, or
Right.
love what you do, even though I don't. That ain't what I do,
Right.
One thing a person said to me one time was, "Why can't I make you smile the way they do when you talk to them?" And I was like, wow, man, does she really want me to punch her in the effing gut like this? Because that's a loaded question you're
Right, it's a
asking me.
loaded
Like,
question. It's like, how can you?
I can't tell you, well, talk to me the way they do.
Right.
Talk to me about what I love the way I love it. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll have that excitement and that motivation and energy out of me.
Right.
But when you're talking about some bullshit, man, you're going to get some bullshit back.
Right.
Now, if you talk about something that excites you, I can feed in, oh, okay, now I'm learning you. I understand what makes you tick. Right. So when you come into the music business, if you don't like what you do, you're going to be a boring, lame entertainer.
Right.
Oh, you have a lot of energy on that stage, but I like that.
I appreciate it. And that's crazy too, because people, a few people have told me that, when I perform, and it's just crazy to me because it's like, I look at my manager and it's like, if y'all only knew where I really could take it. But it's just a lot of things come into play, you know what I mean, as an artist, as a singer, and just as a performer. Maybe someone who needs to hear this needs to hear it. But there are times when you perform at places and you do shows where it may not go as planned, or you may not have the necessities that you normally would need or would want to be able to give off a show that you would want to give. And so just to hear you and hear other people say, man, I enjoyed your show, I enjoyed how much energy, I enjoyed how you entertain, I appreciate that on so many levels, because I personally feel like I could have lit it up a little bit more. I could have lit it. Had I had my dancers there with me and we was in there doing the gig and doing the show, it would have been a magnificent. I think y'all would have seen something like that. I don't think Houston has seen.
When was the last time you did something like that? I love an entertaining show. I can't.
There's always had shows like that. It just depends, like, when it comes to scheduling, as far as can I have my dancers there or not. But regardless, by myself, I'm gonna fuck it up. Can I cuss? I could cuss. Right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Regardless, I'm gonna fuck it up. But as far as having the whole aspect with me, the whole show with me, it just depends. I bring them out when it comes to the venue.
Right.
The venue, if I'm allowed to have it there, mics and stuff. I'm telling you, I'm real critical on that, because I look up to people like Beyonce and Michael Jackson. Those Usher, those artists who have Janet Jackson. You know what I mean? Those artists who have a show built with them, and it's critical that it comes out that way. Because if we ain't gonna go up there with, I'm not gonna go up there with, a set of dancers and we look like, 1-2 step kind of thing. You know what I mean? It has to be
perfection.
It has to be perfection. It has to be perfect. And by that, I mean also too, the venue wise and sound system and stuff like that. Because I want to be able to give a show that is worth it. If I'm gonna go up there and perform, I'm gonna do it either by myself, and I'm going to just shut it down, or I'm going to bring that whole aspect to it. However, I can't wait for you to see one of those shows. And it's coming too. And another thing to answer your question as far as when It's been a little bit of a while due to the fact that the music.
Right.
Like I said, I was in that group and I just got out of that group about a year ago, or about 3 years ago. I just got out of that group. But there have been things that have happened.
Right, a lot of red tape.
Yeah, a lot of things have happened, and I had to really get back out of that mindset of, okay, I'm no longer in a group. Now I got to find Daun again. Because I was young. I was a young artist my entire life, solo. Then went to college, joined a group. For a few 4 or 5 years, I was in this group, and my life became a group. My life became it's not about me. It's about this guy. Right. It's about that guy. It's about this guy. It became that to where the group ended, and then I had to get back to, like, aside from the feelings of us ending and this and that and whatever else life lessons I'm going through, now I have to try to find a way to be happy in music.
Gotcha.
And so I had to just build that material, get that material, and come back with it. So, but now we're here. The material's ready. We in this whole. You got to see the beginning aspect of it.
I think y'all gonna like this because let me go and just give y'all a little sample of what I'm talking about, man. For you avid R&B artists, man. We're gonna get into longings right here, man. So, hey, man, y'all check this out. Let me know what you think. I know you're gonna love it.
Hey.
It's still playing. Man, so what y'all think about that heat right there, man? Shout out to Daun for that right there, man. Lonely, man. That was very nice song, man. When I saw him perform this song, I was like, yeah, man, I got to mess with this guy right here, man. I love this R&B thing, you know. When you hear artists from, you know, they coming on the stage, regardless of the fact that we've been around, you know, especially nowadays, it's generally you get a show like that, it's all about the rappers.
Yeah.
So you kind of already have that 50-50 in your mind, like, this guy might be trash.
Right.
Or he might got some heat.
Right.
But I'm very picky when it comes to my R&B, and I'm a stickler for musical content, creativity, the whole vibe of your performance. And you spoke on different venues and not having your group and things like that. I can tell a true entertainer when things are inadequate as far as your venue.
Right.
Even your equipment.
Right.
I've been to shows where artists would have the mic go out and start turning around bitching.
Right. What are you doing?
And I've seen artists be like, and just keep going with it. They're going. They're like, oh, okay, now that's an artist.
Right. Exactly.
You don't even care about the mic no more. I came to perform, so here I am.
Right. And that's just something
and I like that. I like that you said that, because that shows the good artistry in you, where you can just I can make that transition up. Oh, okay. Well, I know what this venue is going to be about.
Exactly.
I can put my mind. I got to do this right here.
Right. Because it could go off. It could go crazy. I can be that stickler and say, no, I want to always have a show. I want to always have my dancers. I want to always make it big, no matter what venue. But I could fuck up my shit up by coming to a venue with a little bitty ass stage, and how my 8, 4, 5, 10 dancers gonna fit on that. Right. We gonna look stupid. I'm gonna look crazy as shit. My whole mind is gonna be insane. But one thing I could definitely say, as far as that day, when it came to me in that specific venue, in that atmosphere, I knew there was going to be a ton of rappers. I knew that. And that's just the culture we live in right now. But that is honestly another reason why I was like, oh, I'm going to come over here and fuck it up. Because I believe in my shit.
I'm so glad you I know some you know, I know some rappers that were there. I know quite a few of them, and they got some heat. You know, they nice. But I like the fact that you actually brought some real hip hop and entertainment to the stage and knocked them out the box.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I was like, yeah. Oh wow, that's lit right there. Okay.
Thank you.
I mean, you know, of course, I'm into marketing and different other things as well. So, you know, my mind is always thinking business. I love to work with a great artist, though.
Right.
I can't work with nobody that's inadequate, who barely want to do anything.
No.
You know, I can take no talent and make something of it, but that's too much. That's too much work. Right. I need someone who's already there, energy-wise, content-wise, because you can build around the rest. Right. But if you don't have that energy, that fire, man, and that, you know, when you get on the stage, that charisma, kind of hard to work with.
Yeah.
And then I look at, because I've been in the game so long, oh, that's why Bruno Mars is there. That's why Adele is there. Right. I know what to look for.
Right.
I said, oh, wow. Yeah, I got to mess with this guy. He's going to be the next this. You know what I'm saying? I see the opening at the halftime show. Right. That's the type of vibe you bring to that stage.
Thank you, man.
You know,
y'all hear this?
Man, I got to speak the real entertainment, man, because you do not find those artists. Like, you find them and they be like, oh man, I like their music, they good. But when you find someone to say to yourself, this is great music right here. This is what I can see at the Toyota Center. This is what I can see on a guest appearance of a show, a major motion movie. You know what I'm saying? All movies matter right now.
Right.
You know, because I'm into some everything. We have Plug Me In TV as well, where we do video placements, movies, whatever. Right. But I have to look at the bigger picture because of the nature of what I do.
Right.
We do manage artists. We do everything. So I'm not looking for talent just for say. I'm looking because all right. I like this music. I want to be able to ride around and jam this right here.
Right.
I want to be able to watch these videos and know I got a quality video. Sorry, y'all, I'm not doing no video shoots at the corner store, so don't ask. If y'all notice this beautiful establishment we in, this is my speed right here.
Right.
You know, I can deal with other things, man, but that's kind of like cliche, man. That's played out, bro.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
One scene at the corner store with 4 angles and
some pit bulls.
Yeah, man, shooting that shit played out. Excuse me, be more creative. You know, you went to film school, so I know your videos are gonna be on a different level because you know what it means to be a visionary, right? And I'm gonna tell y'all about this next song. Voicemail, you know, I'll be on some other stuff sometime. I like to talk relationship talk because I like serving the people the truth.
Right.
You know, so sometimes I jump on live and we'll talk about some relationship stuff and I'm like, oh yeah, I like this. This what's up right here. Because my mind automatically goes into visual mode.
Right.
When I hear good music. I need to be able to visualize your whole entire song. If I can't visualize your song from a creator in a creative standpoint,
right?
I probably wouldn't want to shoot no video for that because that's gonna be the outside by the car and sitting in the door with the car. No, bro, let's get more creative than that. Mm-hmm. Let that be the opening to a real scene, so that you just painted this picture of that verse to me. That's what I like.
That's what I fuck with. That's what I.
Y'all want to hear that song? That's a bad
Let's hear it.
Right there.
Let's hear it. Voicemail for them bar. Yeah.
Man, what y'all think about that, man?
Voicemail.
I know y'all gonna jam to that. I know you will.
That's the one.
That's hey, that caught me right off the top, bro.
Right off the top.
Like,
That's what's up. That is what's up.
yeah, the beat, come on, man. I'm right with it.
That beat is fire too.
That beat is fire.
It's hella fire. When I got
beat
that
is
beat,
fire.
I was like, okay, yeah, I'm taking this one. I didn't know it was gonna be my first single.
Right.
It just came with it. But
You know, there's a story behind everyone, so you know you got to tell us what inspired that.
Voicemail, I can tell you what inspired Voicemail. Honestly, Voicemail came from me. It was at a point where I wanted to write a record for the fellas.
Right.
I wanted to write a record for the fellas. I feel like
it's been a while.
It's been a while that there's been an R&B song for the fellas. And one thing I remember is like the one thing I know for just, you know, myself, my homeboys and everything, like we definitely love forwarding that call. You know what I'm saying? We love forwarding that call. And then, you know, girls do it too. Everybody does it. They forward the call to somebody who ain't, you know, who they need to send to voicemail. But that specific one,
right?
That specific one. And I actually got the idea while I was listening to Bugaboo. I was listening to Bugaboo by Destiny Child. And I was jamming. And then I started getting mad. I was like, wait a minute. Y'all don't be coming for this boy like that. And that's when I was like, okay, look, I'm about to make a new song. And I'm going to write a song for the fellas. But obviously I couldn't name it, you know, Bugaboo or anything like them bugging. So I wanted to just take it to a different route. And I was like, what do men do? What do we do that pisses the girls off a lot? And sending their ass straight to voicemail gets them real mad. No, you did not just send me the voicemail. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's why I got that idea. Okay, who you with? Right. Who you with? So that's when I was like, okay, you know what? Voicemail's going to be the name of it. Right. And then that's when the words just came out. Wait a minute now, baby. I see you calling, but I ain't playing. I'm seeing all the late night texting, but I'ma pause cause I see where this is heading. See you call about 1, 2, 3, ring, ring. I'm on that look, ain't answering. Like, come on, I'm looking and I ain't answering. You got me fucked up. Go to voicemail.
And they know it.
And they know it. I know you see it. And it was just, the words just flew out. It just came out.
And you know what? When I was listening to that, I got home. I was jamming on thing, and I was like, "Oh man, it's gonna be one of them nights. It's
gonna be one of them nights. No, yeah.
And I'm telling myself this right because I already know my chick finna come in here and be like, "So what is that?" Mm-hmm. Man, look, this is the new artist that won it.
What you trying to say?
Okay, but why you playing it? I mean, you done played it like 5 or 6 times. I already like.
I'm telling you, that song will have somebody in their feelings. Like, what do you mean?
Like, hey, man, I can't. It's jamming. You man, do you not hear this beat? This beat just make you want.
It do.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
even with that hook, with that hook, with the voicemail and then the harmony on top of it. I remember singing it, and when I did that little harmony on it, my producer, when he looked at me, he was like, "Bruh." He stopped the track. He was like, "Bruh, I can't. It's just too saucy. It's too drippy. It's too saucy. It's too drippy." And I'm telling you to leave a voicemail. It's just insane. It's insane. I really love that record.
That's what you want, though, man. And this, you know what I hear in your music too, man. You know, you got a lot of people that, you know, when they hear an R&B artist or a rapper come out, and they mind them, "Hey, I wonder if it's gonna be a one-hit wonder." Nah, when you got 2 jamming songs, 3 jamming songs, as soon as you come out on your performance, you know that's not going to be a one-hit.
I appreciate that. I mean, I hope so. We're gonna shoot that up to the sky to Jesus and have him throw that shit back down on me. But you're very right. That's one thing that I try to make sure I at least not necessarily I try to make sure because I write authentically and I write honestly. Right. And that's the longevity. When you're honest, that's when you become. That's when you are. That's when you can see that longevity happen. So that's just what I did. I wrote honestly, and I write honestly with all my music. And it's crazy that you and I told this to another group of people that I earlier this week. It's crazy to see how everybody is vibing and jamming. And you know, I look at my manager, and I know she looks and she sees the reaction of everything that's been going on.
Right.
And it's something, these songs were written some of the songs were written 3-4 years ago. So to see that it still has an impact, like it's on a whole nother level for me when I get excited and I say I appreciate it. I genuinely appreciate it because songs die out. You know what I mean? Songs die out, and for me, y'all don't know that. Like I said, these songs were 3-4 years old, and it's still rock. Same beats. That's the crazy thing. It's the same beats. So that not only tells you how awesome and how blessed I've been as far as my writing aspect, but also to the producers who produced these records, them as well. They did these beats 3-4 years ago, and it's still relevant now. Y'all still y'all were still vibing with it, and man, it makes my heart go, honestly.
Most definitely, man. And you know, man, like I deal with Lil Kano a lot in the studio, and he's one of them artists, man. This dude has tons of records, man. I mean, this dude got so many songs that he can drop probably 10 more albums and never write another song or produce another beat. Right. And he got songs that will fit right now and be relevant that are 20 years old. That's talent.
That's a genuine, that's an
10
ear.
years old, yeah.
That's an ear. I had this one guy tell me while we were listening to my music at another station, and he was like, man, I love your melodies. Your melodies are all over the place, but together at the same time. And that's and I think that is a perfect example of what you're saying. If this man could release an album right now and not have to write another song for the rest of his career, is because of that. It's the ear. It's having an ear. It's having an ear for what's good.
Right.
For what's good.
And where do you see yourself with yours? Like, what are you trying to just really just go with it?
Well, honestly, I think growing up, I used to always have this this mindset of, oh, I want to be this. I need to get here. I need to be this. If I'm not here by this time, or this and that, honestly, I want to be able to make music and live and feed my family and live and live a happy life. Right. Whether I'm a legend or I'm this, or I'm just a regular dope ass artist and never win an award, never, you know what I mean? I would be cool with that as long as I get to wake up and do what I love to do. But I do know that my music will speak for itself, and it'll reach whoever it needs to reach for as long as it needs to reach. I just do know that luckily I have a lot of influences, a lot of great influences that I've listened to, that I've learned from,
right.
That I'm not as worried no more. And honestly, like I said, with the reaction that me and my manager have seen with everybody in this recent, in this short amount of time of us finally now with the music already done and me now being able to present it as a solo artist again, and seeing the reaction, it's absolutely tells me that I'm on the right track as far as where I want to be or where I see myself. And where I see myself is honestly where it takes me. Right.
And when is the actual album coming out?
When
is that coming out?
There is not an official actual date just yet, but January is the month.
Okay, cool.
January is the month that it is releasing, and that is on some real shit, like on some 3-4 years. Like I said, some of these songs I've had for 3-4 years are old, and it's time to release it. I've grown. The beauty about these songs, though, is that each record were written in different times, so it's still a journey of me, with me, through me, as it kept going. But it's been time, and now it's time to just let it go and release it. And so January is definitely the month that you will hear the entire work, and you will get it. I'm telling you, you're going to get every single record, just so you can
jam. Y'all already know we're going to have us a jam session, man. When that
I think we may do a little album release party kind of thing.
Yes, let me know. I would definitely be there and even help y'all coordinate if you want.
Absolutely.
I'm with it. I like that.
Absolutely. Man. It deserves it. And I think, honestly, like, with everything that has happened, and I speak so much about it as far as, like, man, hearing the thoughts of all of you guys, man, of everybody.
Right. Getting all the different feedback.
And from different groups. like from different groups, from Hip Hop Go Live, from the Afro Radio, you know, with Plug Me In Radio. There's just so many other outlets that have reached out due to that performance, and then the one after that, and then I was able to get more from them from those performances. Other outlets that have seen my shit from those shows, and just. Man, like just hearing y'all's love about it is insane. So I know I definitely think we need to get them all together because y'all are really vibing with it, and I need to just have y'all there to just let me know if I'm on the right track.
Yeah, man. You know you're on the right track when you get that type of feedback, man, and it's good. Excuse me, to first of all be humble and appreciate the fans and the people that make make it worth your while of what you're doing. Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
Hey man, that's an electrifying dude on the stage, man. That funk, that vibe.
Oh yeah.
You got that same type of energy, man. And I heard a song. You know, I told y'all I had a little surprise for y'all.
Yeah.
I heard a song that kind of, it instantly just made me, whoa, okay, we got some. Hold on, wait a minute. I gotta really listen to this fella right here for a second. Hey, man, you got to be super talented, man, to come with something like that. Because Bruno Mars, hands down, is a very talented performer and entertainer. And like DJ Michael Watts, shout out to him and Hip Hop Go Live, man. He said, man, we're here watching you guys. We want to be entertained. Shout out to Miss Megan. Same thing. She said, we want to be entertained.
Right.
You're definitely entertainer.
Thank you.
I like that, man. And especially hearing Bruno Mars, and you dropped this track that had that vibe. It just that's that you finna blow up. Play that in the club. Everybody they like the jams of Bruno Mars. They get out there and get with it. Man, go on, let us hear it, man. Let's surprise the people.
Is this the Hold Up one, right?
Exclusive.
The one I performed? Mm-hmm. The one I performed? Hold up. I got you. Hold on. My bad, y'all. My bad. Excuse me real quick. Let's see. Where'd it go? I just had it up.
I know y'all gonna like this right here, man. This give you that
the island
dance,
flavor.
that dance. Yeah, man. It just make you want to groove. You know what I mean? Hey, I know y'all like Bruno Mars, so I know y'all gonna like this.
I think this is it right here. I think this is it.
Always coming through with the same game. If I didn't know you really used to say your name.
Bruno Mars. You haven't heard it.
Told me what you told me, baby. I don't think you know me.
That's what I Yeah.
Man, what y'all think about that, man? I love the
That was
vibe.
Hold Up.
I love the energy.
That was Hold Up. That was Hold Up. Now there's that other one though that I wanted to show you, but I don't know. Should I show it to you on there or off there? That's up to you. But that's the one that we're talking.
We can give them maybe a good 30 seconds just to give them a little something.
We'll do that, and then I'll let you hear the whole thing.
Yes.
All right, we'll do that. Just let me know whenever you're ready.
Fire away. Exclusive, man. So just get ready for this, y'all.
Yeah, this is the one. This is the one. Honestly, this is probably one of my favorite ones off the album. It's different, but I think it's something that the whole world will fall in love with. And what I mean by the whole world, I mean people like in Russia, people in the Ukraine, people here in America, people in Africa, people in Egypt, everywhere. This is the record. And it's called Hold You Down. So y'all check this out.
So man, what y'all think, man? Because I know y'all, that's fire. That's fire.
Man, I'm telling you,
that
record,
man, I'm ready for that, man.
I'm telling you,
I can't let y'all hear no more. I wanted to so bad. I really, I wanted to so bad, man. But
I'm gonna send that one to you.
Yes, indeed.
So man. You can jam it.
And when it is time for release, you let me know.
Oh, for sure.
And I will
film
definitely.
Come through and film.
Yes.
Come through and film. I'm telling
you. When
is
the video coming, man? You got to have at least one complete video.
Right.
When the album
get ready. And that's something that we're looking into right now, because Voicemail and Longest are my first official Voicemail was the first one, Longest was the second one. And we're debating on the third one. The third one is called Complicated. I performed that night too. That's Everyone Falls.
Yeah.
I performed that one too. And it's honestly, it's really hard because I get feedback from every record and I get like, okay, this record, okay, that record, this record, that record. So choosing which one we're going to shoot for the video for, I would wish I could have a video for each and every one of them. That's what I want to do eventually, is have a video for each and every one of them. But
especially those three.
Oh, especially
being your first ones out, kind of giving them their vibe. But I would say them first three too, because each one has its own vibe. This is something I do love about your music, the versatility, man.
Oh yeah.
You don't hear too many artists where it's like 5 completely different genre feels of tracks on there.
But still the same.
Right.
But that's the thing though.
R&B.
And no, but that's the thing though. That's what I grew up on.
Right.
That's what we grew up on. Like right now, these days, a lot of artists they release their album and it's like the first song sounds like the second song. The second song sounds like the third song. Third song sounds like the fourth song. But
here you have R&B.
Right. I got the pop in
then
there.
I hear some pop.
Yeah, pop with R&B, pop funk, pop hip hop. I tell people this. I'm a pop R&B hip hop artist,
right?
And I say pop because pop is all of the music,
right?
Pop is anything that makes a hit. You could have a country song, Taylor Swift.
And for y'all don't know, it's not white folks' music.
Right.
Pop just means popular music.
Popular music. Thank you. And that's the reason why I love to explain this. Because that's what I am. I'm a pop, R&B, hip-hop artist. When I say that is the definition of, like you said, popular. Mm-hmm. I create music. I hope to create music that will be able, that anybody and everybody can listen to.
Right.
White people, black people, Indians, Mexicans, Asians, white. Anyone will be able to jam to my music. So that's the pop. The R&B is my roots. That's where I'm from. That's who I am. I have an R&B voice. I grew up on soul R&B music. And then the hip hop, my environment. Where I grew up at, Southwest A-Leaf, Texas, you know what I'm saying? Like rap, hip hop was there. I can't, shout out to the SWAT. Shout out to the SWAT. I can't run from it. It's who I am. So that's where that my description comes from as a pop R&B hip hop artist. And that's what I've created. And then through that itself, that's where every other genre comes in. Country, rock, musical theater, all that shit, all the other aspects, Latin music, salsa music, all those other things, those are in me, and those will come out in my music, in the records, but for the most part, you're gonna get everything out of me. And one thing I would definitely say is artists that I used to listen to growing up, every time I listened to the next track, it sounded like a different record. Right. And that's what I'm hoping to just give back and to do, and it's fun.
Y'all are definitely doing it, man. You and your team, man, and we definitely like for you to work with us, man.
Oh, absolutely.
We can help you get to that worldwide status, that next level, man.
Absolutely.
Me, just all the way around. I mean, I love good music, but I love to work with artists with good music because, again, it's fun.
Yeah.
I like doing videos. I like taking pictures. I like just being around the artists in general, just, watching that creative energy, you know what I mean? And from my standpoint, as a person that's like to be on the creative side, behind the scenes, it makes it more enjoyable when you have a fun record.
Right. Oh, yeah. And then a record that's fun and means something.
Right.
Man, I'm telling you, I'm going to send you that Hold You Down. I guarantee you're going to play it. And I want you to get in the car and play it. That is the one record I remember one of my producers, he called me back, and I was in LA, and he called me back and he was like, Daun, stop what you're doing. I was like, what's up? He was like, listen, like you almost got me in tears right now. Like I literally, when I'm mixing Hold You Down, and I'm just having flashbacks of me as a child listening to, in the room, watching my mom clean up to Michael Jackson. And and to me, that was a dope ass, comment to get, or feedback to get, especially from my producer, another person who is an artist. It's dope. And I guarantee you, when you play that record in your space, you're going to be like, God damn.
Right.
Where did he come from?
The initial when somebody listens to the track, I'm a beat freak. Like I said, I'm going to catch the beat first, and I'm okay.
Right.
I like that. Then I'm going to see what you're talking about.
Right.
If you're talking about something, I'm especially going to jam it. It doesn't matter what it is, what you're talking about. But I know when I follow your lyrics.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, man. And when that beat drops, that's why you heard it. I'm telling you, because it's that doom, doom, doom. Oh, little. So it's just a groove, dog. It's just a groove. It's that.
I'm telling you what, when you came up on that stage and when that track came on, my attention was already on high alert as well. Oh, okay. Now we got that. This is a seasoned artist right here. This is somebody that knows what they're doing. Because you're not finna get up there and not have some, and you got a track like that.
Oh yeah. I'm glad you said it, because that's literally what I did. I promise you. I told her then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna come through. I'm gonna do it, because I came to the second one. Mm-hmm. I saw it, and we were talking. She was like, "Are you gonna perform?" I was like, "No, not yet. I just came to see it." And then I did the third one. But I remember from looking at it, I was like, "Yeah, I'm probably gonna be the only singer, but I know I'm confident enough in what I got." So I'm gonna come in and do it. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. That ain't gonna stop our grind. I just know
right. But you've been heard.
I've been heard. And man, that night was absolutely monumental for me as far as getting off stage and seeing the amount of people like yourself who knows what y'all are talking about come up to me and tell me how great it was and how much I appreciated it. And I was literally like, well, goddamn. I don't even want to win no more.
Bringing some good music back to the table, man.
I appreciate it.
I'm stuck on certain artists. Like I gotta select. You know, I go back every blue moon and just do all the old greats for a couple of days, man. But it's just certain artists is in my daily rotation, man. I told you earlier, man. I'm gonna have that Trey Songz,
right? I'm
gonna have Division, and I'm gonna have
some Tank.
When we. Yeah, man. That's automatic rotation.
We gonna have to go ahead on and throw down Daun on that rotation.
Oh, and if y'all didn't know, Plug Me In Radio Part 2 on Spotify. Yes, long as in voicemail.
Yes, long as in voicemail. Oh man, I can't wait for the album. We're gonna have to set that up. And we may do this release party in this right here. Honestly. We could do it at the Gable. We're gonna do. Shout out to Gables. What is it?
Yes, for allowing us to use this.
What is this location here?
2724 Kipling.
Yes, 2724 Kipling, Gables, River Oaks. Thank you so much. Shout out to you guys for allowing us to use y'all space for this. This is beautiful. It is monumental. And honestly, I may need to get an apartment here. Shout out to whoever is looking for an apartment. Come on, come on.
If you want something exclusive and live, this is what you need.
Yes.
The view was extraordinary. Oh, no, I will be posting some views of it later. So
so you'll be able to see.
I gotta give it to you, man.
Beautiful,
man. It's very nice in here, man. I like the ambiance, right? And you know what, man? That's what creates good music as well. When you got that certain ambiance.
Oh yeah.
When you're on that level.
Oh yeah. And a nice blunt.
Right?
I record in the dark though. I record in the dark. I turn off the lights.
Man, shout out to those got them good fire edibles too, man.
Yeah.
That's right. You know what I mean? Before we get out of here though, man, we enjoyed you coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
And you have some great music.
I appreciate that.
And I can't wait to see the videos, bro. Like,
you gonna
I'm gonna twist a few arms and legs, man, because I see some things. I mean, this place here, man. That songs just come to my head, and I see scenes. Right. And this is what I'm talking about. Right.
Well, let's do it. Let's set it up. You already know what's up. We can twist some arms, get it on and popping. Yeah, teamwork makes the dream work.
Teamwork
makes the dream work. We all
where can they find you at?
Absolutely. Oh, you can find me daunlive.com, DAUN live.com, or you can follow me on Instagram. That's IAMD_AUN. You can follow me on Instagram. Those two places. My website, you'll be linked to everything and anything to me. But Instagram, for those people who are on Instagram, follow me there.
And this has been your boy Carlos Plug Me In Radio on Facebook, Instagram, Plug Me In Radio 1 on Twitter, Plug Me In Radio on YouTube, man. Y'all make sure y'all follow us. Check us out. We're going to be doing a lot of work in the near future.
Oh, yeah.
Hit us up. Artists, R&B, rap, it don't matter, man. You need visuals. You need branding, marketing, promoting, anything related to the industry. You want to get on some of these showcases we have and get your name out there.
Yep.
Hit us up at Verdict Studios, man. 844-837-3458. Hit that extension too. Plug Me In Radio, Plug Me In TV, man. We here for you. We enjoyed ourselves with Brother Daun over here, man, with this good music. I got to tell y'all this right here, man. When this album drop, you must go get it.
Absolutely. Please.
And everybody got to make a video.
Oh, yeah.
And tag us in that video.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Doesn't matter what song it is.
Yeah.
But we want to see that video of you jamming In the car. Has to be in the car.
Perfect. No, I agree. I fucking agree because that's exactly what I be telling people. I'm telling you, my record, you will be able to play the song, the whole album, on your way home from work. Man, that's really what I wanted. I wanted to make an album where people could get in their car from work, 5 o'clock in the afternoon,
5 o'clock traffic,
and play that entire album.
That I'm not in the shower, but I'm in the shower.
Right.
Moment when you in the car. That in the shower moment.
That is exactly it.
You're doing the most, man.
That is exactly it. That's exactly what I wanted. So yes, you heard them. When the album drops, play, you record yourself with any of the songs. And you can even start now with voicemail and longings. That's on Spotify right now, iTunes. Just type in voicemail, DAUN, or you could type in longings, DAUN, or just whatever. Find it. I'm telling you, do it now, and you gonna fuck with it good.
And we out, y'all. Plug Me In Radio. It has been another wonderful episode.
Lil Kano on the track.
Studios.
Carlos, Plug Me In Radio. Y'all better get ready. Tune in. It's about to go down. Plug Me In Radio. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You listen to Plug Me In. Plug Me In Radio. See, you listen to Plug Me In. Plug Me In. See, you listen to Plug Me In. Plug Me In Radio. You tune in to Plug Me In. Plug Me In. Run it. Plug Me In. Plug Me In Radio. Plug Me In. Plug Me In. See, you listen to Plug Me In. Plug Me In Radio. Plug Me In. Plug Me In. Oh, Lil Kano homeboy in the building. Yeah, you know I be acting bad. Yeah, I hooked up a Carlos. Yeah, that Plug Me In on your podcast. Verdict Studios in the mix. Get your press kit right on your fix. They was looking at me cause they know the mix. It be off the chain, can't no wanna We be worldwide, better check the stat. Don't get the camera, Carlos, bring them back. She done dropped it down, laying on the back. She done made a dance, shorty, where you at? Homie worldwide, yeah, that's straight fact. Get your social media on track. Better keep your radio on max. When you hear this, you gon' love that. Can't no get it how we live it, what it does that. You can come and get the street and make a buzz back. They be talking about they gotta better get racks. You be messing with the man, you better have racks. Out of cash, they be ducks like air flat. Like the guy called man with a half tag. With a Plug Me In Radio, better get it together. You're messing with a man like Plug Me In.